Hi guys, welcome back to the Resinator. As you can see by the mould that's on my desk, I'm going to be doing pendants today, and I'm going to be trialling the bubble wrap effect. The reason why I've decided to do this is because a friend of mine gave me a gift yesterday, and it was protected in this bubble wrap, but it was, I don't know whether you can tell, but it was smaller. The bubbles are smaller than usual bubble wrap, so I thought they'd be perfect to go into smaller pieces. So I've already trimmed them up to size, and I've given them a spray with the usual silicone release spray that I use, because I'm really hoping that it doesn't stick into the resin. Last time I did this kind of thing, I think it was last week, I did the UV resin with the glove effect to make the velvet effect, and the effect actually worked beautifully, but one of them got stuck and it pulled it out of the mold. So I'm hoping that the fact that I've sprayed these in silicone release will make this a little bit easier to come out. So I've already mixed my resin. Today's resin is J. Diction 11 epoxy, and I've already mixed it. I will use the end of my bottle, so I've ended up with about 80 mils. So I'm gonna pour a layer in each one of these. I'm going to do these 4 here if I've got enough resin, but I only need a small layer in the bottom. Give that one a little bit more. And then once this is cured and I've pulled the bubble wrap off, I'm going to give it a coat with, ooh, that was close. Give it a coat with some Chameleon powders, and then probably a coat of black. And we'll see what we get. Just bringing up any bubbles to the surface so that I can torch them. I think little micro bubbles aren't going to make that much difference to it, but there's some quite big ones there that will make a difference. I'm just trying to get those. Okay, what have I done with my lighter? That's the question. I think I'm going to have to go with a bit of overkill and use my big one, because I'm not sure what I've done with my little one. I might have overfilled this one a little bit, you know. I think, just to be safe, I'm going to take a little bit out of that one, just to be safe. Because obviously as soon as I push anything down into that, it's going to push up around the sides, and I want to try to avoid that if I can. So I might take a little bit out of all of them actually. Okay, that'll do, I think. Just give it all another torch. Okay, so I've sprayed each one of these with silicone release. I can't remember if I've already showed you or not, but this is the one that I use. It's actually lasted me ages. So we want to put these bubble side down. So Let's just very gently tap that in. There we go. That one's good. And then the same with this one. I wonder how that one would look if we did it diagonally. I'm not sure that I've cut this wide enough, but we'll see. Oh, it's gone in straight anyway. Never mind. And then last but not least, there we go. Right, so gonna wait for these to cure, and then once they've cured, pull the bubble wrap out. Hopefully it won't stick, and then we'll go in with some Chameleon powders. Okay, so I'll see you in a bit. So these are pretty much cured now, so I'm just going to start peeling off the bubble wrap, but I'm going to do them one at a time. Colour that in before I take the next one off, because we all know how messy I am. I've made up about 80 mils of 1-1 epoxy and coloured it black. As always, when you're using epoxy, make sure that you're wearing the appropriate PPE, so gloves, apron, respirator. That's all ready to go. I'm using my new Chameleon powders because there's still a couple of colours that I haven't tried. So I'm going with bronze, galaxy, I've tried that one before, the blue, which I haven't tried, and golden, which I can't remember if I've tried or not. I guess we'll find out if it's open. No, it's not. So yeah, those two won't be open. Okay, so I'm just gonna carefully take this out, and hopefully I can get this out without, one, leaving any plastic behind, and two, without pulling it out of the mould. That looks like it's all come out intact. I thought there might have been a little bit of plastic in there, but it's actually it's resin. So let's go with bronze. Oh, which is another one that I haven't opened either. Am I going to be able to open this without it going everywhere? Probably not. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just dust some of this in. Make sure it goes into all the little bubbly bits. I like that bronze, it's nice. I suppose you could just do the bubbly bits and then do the outside of it another colour as well if you wanted to, but that'd be a bit more time consuming, I think. There we go, that's that one. So let's go with the next one. The resin's still a tiny bit soft, and I did that on purpose. I'm doing it now because I figured that once the resin's hard, it's actually going to be harder to get it out, and I might end up leaving some plastic behind. Okay, so let's go with the blue. Oh wow, that's nice. So I've coloured all those in now, and now I'm going to top them up with the black resin. Just going to pour nice and slowly. Hopefully I've got enough here. Just going to fill them all up first, and then any that I need to go around and top up after I'll do. Oh, missed the target then. Have I got a cotton bud? There we go. So they're all done. I'm gonna give them a couple of minutes for the bubbles to come up, and then give them a spray with some isopropyl alcohol, and then I will see you back for the demold. So it's the next day and these are ready to demold. I sat for quite a while yesterday popping bubbles, because I think what I should have done was made sure that there was less of the mica powder in the little bubbly bits. I did blow it out, but yeah, lots of mica powder bubbles were rising up, as you can see from the back of this, although I do like this effect. So I can feel straight away that there's going to be lots of bits that need trimming. So okay, so let's go with it and let's demold. Oh wow, that's cool. Oh, I like that. That's really cool. Let me bring it up. That's a really interesting effect. I like that. I'll trim those bits off later. I do like that, and that colour is really cool. That was the bronze. So let's do this one was the blue. Oh, that blue's gorgeous. So there we go. I pushed it down a little bit too far there by the looks of it, but it that colour is lovely. Just picking bits off as I go along. So let's do the next one. This was the golden one, I believe. Oh, that colour is absolutely gorgeous. Again, I've pushed it down too far there. But I really love this effect. I love that. Very cool. And this one, I can't remember what colour this one was. Is it Galaxy? Oh, that's lovely. I do like that purpley colour. So on the whole, this has been a success, I think. So I'm just going to trim these up. But yeah, I really love these Chameleon powders. Just to recap, they're the Resinator powders. So if you like what I'm doing, please feel free to stick a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's a couple of little clicks and it helps me out with growing the channel. Thank you to everyone who's already subscribed and been watching my videos. You guys are fab. Links to everything that I use will be in the description. As will be links for the Etsy shop and to buy me a coffee. And all that's left to say is thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care guys. Bye.